Dinandam, and welcome back to my channel. So I've been making videos for you guys recently about my experiences with the third eye and how having my third eye awakened has helped me have breakthroughs with certain blind spots, cognitions, and how it's provided me a lot of healing and transformation just by identifying these blind spots and then being able to shift my cognition from a space of powerlessness into powerfulness. This is one dimension of having third eye awakening. It's one dimension of how it's healed me individually. There's another aspect which I haven't been speaking about, but which is also very important, and I'd like to share that with you all today, which is the way having the third eye awakened, when we're expressing these powers, how we're able to actually not just heal ourselves, but heal others through it. So one of the things that we received during Inner Awakening program from Swamiji is Healer's Initiation. So we all know that there's all different kinds of healing out there available, like for example with Reiki, which I know is very popular out in the Western world. Many people are going and receiving these kinds of energy healings. For the healer themselves, it can I've heard that the energy can sometimes have a negative effect on them. Where Swamiji's initiations are different, even when expressing powers of the third eye, they come from the space of nirvikalpa samadhi. So it's a no-thought space, a no-thought zone, a space in which you yourself are not actually doing anything. You're just a vessel through which superconscious energy is able to express. And in that way, there's no actual karmic effect, there's no, it's not you actually doing anything, right? You're just being an empty channel, an empty vessel through which this source is able to express through you. So the more and more I've actually been helping heal people, again, not myself, but allowing Swamiji to heal people through this physical form, this body, the more and more I'm actually seeing how powerful and beneficial having the third eye awakened is. So there's many people that are reaching out and asking for these kinds of healings, and it's so, it's just amazing to see how the answers that Swamiji is showing through the third eye, even though it logically doesn't make sense to me, just by expressing whatever it is that's being shown through the third eye, how much healing it's bringing the people that are actually coming and requesting the healings. So lately there's one person that we've been helping out who's going through a lot of suffering, both physically because they have cancer in their body, but also obviously mentally and emotionally it's taking a toll on them. So just seeing the life coming back into them, how they're shifting, how they're day by day eating again. So for example, this person kind of gave up on life, gave up on themselves. They felt like, all right, they're really not loved, so what's the point? Seeing that drive in them again is so beautiful. And the more and more people we have healing, it's obviously something that the world is in desperate need of. Obviously, it'll be beneficial for all. But actually what I wanted to share, while this thought current is just fresh right now, Swamiji's healing is it's different in the sense that it encompasses everything. So it helps on a, like with the physical body, with if you have any actual physical ailments, healing happens through the physical form, through the body itself. Also on an emotional and a psychological level as well. So sometimes there's messages when someone even is coming for a healing of a physical ailment, like some kind of a bodily ache or pain. The message that comes through the third eye will be related to a thought current, a very, very strong thought current, which is creating a very, very strong emotional response in the body, which is the actual source of the physical ailment. So I've actually witnessed many healings from people that have come to Inner Awakening program. I myself was one of them. I was healed from my migraines. I would suffer from them terribly, actually. At least once a week minimum, I would have a very severe migraine, and I would have to literally switch off all the lights, have no sound. I would feel very violated by any light and sound. I would have to shut off everything, and the only thing that would help is even medication like paracetamol or whatever stronger medicines are out there. Ingesting them and then going to sleep was the only thing that would help me the next morning actually feel like I could function again. So after Inner Awakening, I think going back into the working world, and I was driving home from work one day and I was feeling like, there's something different, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was. I was feeling different, and I was pondering on what is it that it has changed. Something has changed, but I can't quite, I don't know how to pinpoint it. And then the realization hit me that, oh wow, it's been like virtually almost a month since I've had a migraine, which is a huge thing. And just the relief and the release and lightness of that was amazing. And I'm seeing it a lot from people that are coming here, people that have come back home, and people that have actually taken this healer's initiation, and people that have their third eyes awakened and are trusting these powers and using them. So like I said, these powers are Shaktis. They come from the space of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So it's not that we ourselves are actually doing anything. We're just allowing for this this beautiful energy to radiate and express through us and do whatever it is that it has to do. And any messages that come to us, they come from Sadashiva directly. They come from the source, the superconscious source. And it's just amazing that it's exactly what the being needs to hear at that point in time. So Swamiji was sharing in a recent satsang about going beyond our logic, especially the arithmetic logic, which loves to assume and conclude and keep us stuck in certain belief systems, and that limit us in the way we live our lives. So the consciousness itself is unable to express as it should be, and we're not really living the way that we should be. So I'll share a link to that video for you guys to watch, and I welcome you all to experience Third Eye Awakening. I welcome you all to experience Healer's Initiation. You can receive this Healer's Initiation at Inner Awakening. Third Eye Awakening also is happening at every Inner Awakening. There's a very special opportunity for you to be initiated into these powers that we're all expressing at a weekend workshop coming up on the 26th and 27th of this month, so this following weekend, called Glimpses of Mahasadashivoham. So every December we have a Inner Awakening of all Inner Awakenings. So it's like a very grand event that will be happening here at Bengaluru Adinam. It'll be a glimpse of what this Inner Awakening will be. So it's just a weekend workshop, and Swamiji will be initiating people into expressing powers of the third eye through two-way video conferencing, which has been hugely successful. So the last weekend workshop that we had, many people were able to express these Shaktis, and you have an opportunity to do the same. If you're unable to make it here, you can experience this online. So I'll leave the link for all of these things in the video beneath, and I will leave this video or conclude this video requesting you all to share your comments, and if you have any questions, to leave them for me. And if you would like to experience third eye scanning or third eye healing, I'm more than happy to do it. You can just leave a request for me, and I'll find a way to get in touch with you. So thank you so much, and Nikinandam.